Hey guys.
All right, so why are you wearing that shirt, bro?
You know why I'm wearing this shirt. Because football. The new season of soccer starts. And MLS, Major League Soccer starts.
The first game is
March 3rd. I wanted to show my support.
Orlando City. I want to wear a jersey. I want to support my team.
Support or not?
I'll put on a jersey. Here we go. Let's go El Heat. Let's go El Heat.
So first off, that's not what I was expecting. I thought you were going to put on an Orlando City jersey.
I don't have one, man.
You have a Miami Heat jersey in Spanish. Dwayne Wade, who is 97 years old now.
Right, so we both got our jerseys on. Let's start this puppy up! Let's get physical, physical. Yes. We want to get physical, physical. Yes. Let's get physical. So, welcome to PHT Café, ladies and gentlemen, our real estate show. My name is Edwin. This is my brother Danny. We are real estate agents in the Orlando, Florida, Central Florida area. And we bring this show to you about once a week. Talk about real estate and about some other fun stuff.
Cool, man. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. What is new? You know, what is new?
Oh, Jesus. It's just such a rabbit hole!
Is anything new?
Is anything ever really new?
Isn't everything just recycled or reused? Even thoughts, even ideas.
I could counter that and say, since the world is only whatever you personally perceive it to be, then every single thing is new.
Oh, snap. So, what are we going to talk about today, Danny?
Today, we are going to talk about investments. Now, we had an episode before where we talked about why you should invest in Orlando, Florida. But if you haven't watched that, go watch that bad boy. But we are going to talk more broad about investing as a whole. And the different ways that you can invest in, obviously, real estate specifically. Because I don't understand the stock market, so don't ask me that. They're like, oh, the Dow is down. The Dow is down. I don't know what the hell the Dow is. I don't know what that means. NASDAQ? That's not a word.
I think it's a guy. I think it's a guy.
It's a guy.
Yeah, his name's Dow.
Dow fell! Dow fell!
Dow is down!
So there's a ton of different ways that you can invest in real estate. And since we work with a lot of investors, a question we get asked a lot from people who are just starting to get into it would be, how much capital do I need to get started in investing in real estate? How much cash?
And the short answer is, it depends.
It depends. In old people who be pant diapers, depends.
Because there are different types of investors. Just as some people can afford to buy a $100,000 house, other people buy $1 million homes, there's different types of investors. And here in the Central Florida market, it's a really cool market. It's unique because you almost have every single type of investment property you could think of. If you want to be a small-time investor, you start small. If you're already seasoned, I think that's what's going to affect how you're going to invest in the future, because it's all about risk also.
You want some more coffee, bro? I got this cool. This coffee is so organic, they actually filtered out all the coffee. Okay, so first, we are going to talk about the version of investing that actually has the least amount of risk. Buying a property and renting it out. You know all about buying a property and renting it. You're just the one renting it.
So you are...
Buy a house.
So you purchase a property, like you said, you hold it. By holding it, you're maximizing the opportunity for you to benefit from the appreciation of that property.
But you're not paying the mortgage. The renter is paying the mortgage for you.
So that would be more of a long-term plan. If you're purchasing a property, whether it is a smaller condo or it is a regular single-family home or a vacation home, that's a long-term. You want to benefit from the rental and also from the appreciation of that property. And
another really cool way to invest in a property is if you want to actually live in it yourself, you can rent certain rooms. Like buy a house and then rent out, buy a 3-bedroom house, rent out the other 2 bedrooms, And now because rent prices are so high, those dudes are helping you pay your mortgage, and you can pay off the house much faster instead of just living with roommates in an apartment and paying the same damn thing anyway. Boom, do it. Plat, 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 plat.
And quick disclosure on that, you just have to make sure that the zoning in that local area allows you to rent separate rooms in your home, because you have to make sure that you stay within the zoning laws with that.
Uncle Sam always trying to tell you what to do with your stuff. Okay, another one is one of our favorites. We had an entire episode about it, and it is vacation homes. Homes for vacation, vacation homes. Do you vacation in a home? We're gonna have a soundtrack soon, which is just us singing all the stupid crap that we say.
10-second music clips.
You're my favorite dog that I ever saw.
We talked about this at length in one of the episodes, but I always would like to bring it up because it is a really interesting investment possibility for people that want to invest in Central Florida, and it's kind of unique to Central Florida. As we know, we have tons of people coming into the area for Disney World, for all the different theme parks, and they would love to have a place to stay when they come here.
I actually know people who don't live in Florida, who live in New York, and have Disney annual passes and come every single year to Disney multiple times. I'm talking to you. You should be buying a vacation home.
Not that person. You.
No, not you, dude. Shut up. You can't buy no house. You. You. You ever wonder if they put the silent B in the word subtle to have something subtle in the word subtle?
So we spoke about long-term investments in real estate, which is when you hold it, rent it. On the flip side,
oh,
flip flop.
that was so good.
I know.
A flip flop, a flip it, a flip it, a flip flop, a flip it, a flip flop. I'm a flips. Now, everybody loves flips. Not only does everybody love flips,
He hates flip flops.
Not flip flops.
Don't wear flip flops.
Disgusting. Stop it. Everybody loves flips, and that's when you buy a house, fix it up, and then sell it for more money and get that. And everybody thinks they know about flips because everybody has basic cable and they have HGTV, and they're like, yeah, well, the Property Brothers said that I can. We don't care. You need professionals to help you get this done.
And you don't need a hard hat.
And you don't need a hard hat because you won't be doing the construction. And we just so happen to know two professionals who help people with those same situations, have all the contacts with contractors and all that, and happen to be brothers, and are currently wearing jerseys.
Who's that?
Us.
You can buy a home that is not in great condition, which you probably can get for a little bit less than market value.
Mm-hmm.
Put some money into it, meaning repair some of the things, invest in making it look nicer, invest in making it more modern, and sell it for a little bit more, and then you can make that profit. Now, with that profit, you can either be happy, keep the profit, or you could reinvest it in future properties. There's always a risk.
There's always a risk in anything that you invest in. There is a caveat to investing into real estate, in which my brother is going to dive right in right now, and that is called
capital gains.
Capital gains.
Preface this by saying I'm not an accountant, I'm not a CPA, but I do know a little bit about the capital gains. I think basically, it just means that you have to pay taxes on the profits that you make on the property that you sell. So just be aware of that when you do invest in property. You do have to pay Uncle Sam. Like he said, Uncle Sam always wants his part. So just make sure you get the right information from an accountant before we go all the way through the process of investing in real estate.
Yo! What's up?
Black Panther, baby!
Oh, we can talk about Black Panther! Yo! Wakanda forever!
Wakanda forever, baby.
That movie was so good.
It was so
It was so good. Like Shakespearean. Like there was the villain in it was not really a villain. Is he a bad guy or a revolutionary? Have him choke out an old lady. He just and you're like, okay, now I
question about it now.
Now I know who that bad person is.
Guys, remember, we are real estate agents in Central Florida, so if you're looking to buy or sell a home, or if you know someone, if they're looking to buy or sell a home, please share this information with us. Our phone number is 407-913-4344. Most of our business is from referral, so we appreciate every referral we get from our customers and our friends that watch the show. Y mi gente que habla español, recuerden que nosotros somos bilingües. Si se siente más cómodo en español, contáctenos al 407-913-4344. Si está buscando una casa para comprar, una casa para vender o necesita información sobre real estate, contacte a los hermanos Pérez, Edwin y Dani. Estamos aquí para servirles. ¡Gol! So I wanted to talk about a little bit about what's going on today. If you know me or you've watched some of the episodes, you know that I have 3 children. One of which is going soon, off to college. She'll be graduating high school. Being the parent of a child, of a teenager especially, that they're kind of becoming who they're going to be for the rest of their lives slowly, it's really encouraging to me to see how the youth have been empowered to speak up. Usually it's like we were talking earlier, you think about young people and you're like, well, they're always on their phone or they're not connected in a real way to society or to what's really going on. With what's been happening lately and just seeing how they actually are, they're paying attention, and they're not just paying attention, they're doing things about it, and they're standing up for things they believe in, and it's actually really inspiring to me. I'm actually really inspired and hopeful for my daughter and the rest of my kids, and just the youths overall. What are your thoughts, bro?
Overall. I hate youths. Guys, don't forget to send us snaps, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our podcast, and check out our website, PerezHomeTeam.com. And we'll see you guys next time. Cheers!
So,